Right, so now I'm going to show you how to do show pony marks. So for the show pony marks, I have another set of combs. So that one's about 1.5 inches, and that I would use on like a 14-2. And that's a bit narrower, that's 1 inch, and I'd use that on like a 13-2, and then the little first ridden ponies, it's about 3/4 inch. So, or if you've got something with a shorter quarter, I'd use a smaller squares. Just a bit trial and error on what you think looks best really. So again, start with the Easy Pat spray, just to give it a spray over. Like that. And then you get your quarter marking spray. Push through, sure all the hairs in the right way, smooth it over with my hand. So again, he's got his legs right for me to do the marks at this side. So I'm going to go for the middle marker comb on this, because he's a hunter pony and he's a bit stronger, so I'm just going to use a middle comb. So I'm going to start more or less at the point of his rump again, and straight down, and then what I'm going to do is doing an imaginary line from there to roughly about there, and that's what I'll try and keep to that line. Yeah. So if you look from the back, you can see that I'm going on a slight angle. If I went straight, it would end up making his bum look slopey, because the the marks would go on an angle. So when you looked at the side, the marks would be on an angle. So ideally, you want your marks to look level when you look along from the side. So that's why we leave a bit more of a gap from there. So that's the centre of his back, and then a narrower gap there. So it's worth doing that imaginary line from there like that to like there, so it keeps them equal on each side. And then once I've done my top line, I can just work our way back from that. Boy, that's a bit wonky. So if it's a bit wonky, just run over it again and it'll be fine. Need a steady hand. So you see it's gone a bit, it's not marking as well there. It's because it's dried out slightly. So I'll put a little bit more stuff on. And just brush through it again. The bottom of my marks. Good boy. So if you find that your marks aren't quite going on right, it's probably because you need it a little bit damper. There. And then with a show pony, I'll go up, more or less hit the bottom of the marks, and I'll do slightly narrower to a hunter pony, so a bit more of a pointy mark. So for a show pony, I'll do 4 or 5 points. Yeah, so there's 4 points there. So I want a little bit more over, not quite so workmanlike, and then finish it off with a straight line down there. And then finish it with your hairspray to make it stay. Okay.